Alright guys, I posted a video yesterday about how John Mayer broke my head. I'm about to start playing gigs around town again. I've always played with people, never really by myself, or it was me and someone, and this will be like the first time I'm doing it on my own. Oh, also a few of you guys asked what I'm playing. This is a 2001 custom shop 56 reissue road one. So it came out the box pretty much like this. This is my own buckle rash over the years. But yeah, dude, it came no finish on the back at all. I took the back plate off. It did come in 56, specifications, meaning I didn't have a 5-way selector. I had to put that in. And then these are Seymour Duncan 59. I think they're classic 59s. I don't know. I got this guitar in probably like somewhere between 2013 and 2015. And within a month of having it, I had the 5-way and the Duncans in. Because it sounded amazing out of the box. And I didn't get it new. I got it. It was actually hanging at my local guitar center, so I got it for a relatively good price. Especially if you're trying to get one now, man. They're climbing. Anyway, I swapped the pickups because they were noisy. They weren't noiseless, and so these, when you go to 10, you don't get that hum. You don't get that. You just, and then that's reverb from the amp. But anyway, so yesterday I talked about how box 1, if you're playing a minor, anything, a blues, but in this case, slow dancing in a burning room. So C minor in the E shape, E minor shape. Then we're going to A in the C shape. Yesterday I called this just an inversion. It doesn't just come out of nowhere. This inversion is off of the G major shape. Sorry. And so this is effectively my nut. So that's E in the G shape. But we're not taking the root, we're going to play it open. Now if you look at this G shape, if you've played guitar for a little while, this looks pretty familiar. That's your A string, major bar chord. It's a A major shape. Now this goes into CAGED, and if you've never heard of CAGED, it's I learned it as a way of thinking of chords, and I'll show you that now. CAGED, that word spelled is these shapes: C major, A major, G major, E major, and D major. And these open position chords all stack on each other. For example, this D major is the top side of this C major. It's just happening with the nut. If I move that shape, wow. So if this is D major, then what? This is E major? Yes. Yes, it is. And so they stack like this. If I want to play a C major chord, I can play it in the C major shape. So if we spell out CAGED, next is A. Well, where would I play an A major shape? Well, this root is shared. There's a reflection on each root. You can go this way or this way. Now look, we just talked about how this is familiar. So does that mean I can make a G shape here? Oh wait, yeah, that's the C. Oh, okay. So I just played the same chord 3 ways. And another one's coming. This is I didn't even get to the most common bar shape known. This is the E shape. Now, like I said earlier, C and D are same, right? So then you have the D shape. So this is like your Jessica vibes. So I learned that in terms of chords first, and it absolutely broke my head. Now you can use that in terms of scale shapes as well. Flipped me on my head. And so that applies here. We're in E minor. Now, a minor key is just a major key starting on 6, right? So this is effectively 1, but it's the 6 of the E major scale. So G major shape, C major shape, E major shape, E minor shape, I apologize. So you can catch all the chords here. Catch all the chords here. You can catch it. You can do what John does. You can do the... Now, yesterday I showed that, and this are not very far apart, you know. The connective tissue to that is the reflection of the minor pentatonic. Meaning I have 3 frets here, so when I cross this line, I'm only going to have 2 frets. Now, because I have 2 frets here, I'm going to have 3 frets here. And then back to 2. So we've got 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2. And then you're back in C. So that's the connective tissue of... I hope that helps. Maybe I was just rambling, but